Thousands of bottles of wine will be uncorked this week at the Indy International Wine Competition. The competition, held at Purdue, is the largest independent wine contest in the country. Chief Judge and Purdue oncology professor Christian Butzke is our guest this morning. Thanks so much for joining the show.
Thank you for having me back.
Now, let's talk a little bit about this competition. First, we'll say, why should people come to the competition?
Well, the general public is only invited to observe the 56 judges, professional wine judges, that are judging those 2,000 wines that we're receiving this week. And it's really the event is not a consumer tasting, but it's really a decision support system for wine consumers to look at the results of the Indy. And over those 25 years, we have had almost 50,000 wines evaluated by our judges. And so they really make recommendations so the regular consumer can find his or her way through the jungle of different wine offerings.
Excellent. So what does it mean to a winemaker to win one of these awards?
Well, it goes all the way to the big Wine of the Year trophy here that luckily last year was won by in Indiana Winery easily for their Treminette. But all the medals that we're giving away, the trophies, are really a reassurance to our winemakers that they're doing a great job, and that's really important to have some feedback, independent feedback, as you said, from the university here, that they're really doing an outstanding job making local wines, and that's what really people want these days. They want to drink local.
Now, as a judge, give us an inside look of what you're looking for in a wine.
Well, we're trying to find new, exciting wine styles, and we try to be as representative of the general wine drinking public as possible. So this is not a bunch of wine snobs that have very high expectations on your particular aromas, or they're looking at high prices for the wines. They look at something that you and me would drink, and that's really where the guidance comes in. That the results that we publish on next Monday will be truly available to everybody, and you can make a buying decision then based on those recommendations.
Now, as someone from Purdue, how does this wine competition tie in with Purdue University?
The Indy Wine Competition has been organized by the Purdue Wine Grape team, as you said, for 25 years now. And so that's part of our extension, our outreach effort to educate the public about wine, to educate the winemakers about making better wines. And so we're really contributing to the economic impact that the wine industry has here for the state of Indiana, which is about $100 million a year.
So when is this wine competition? How can people get involved?
The general public can come and observe, can see all those thousands of bottles of wines on the table in the ballrooms of the Memorial Union at Purdue. They can observe the judges sitting in their lab coats around the tables and tasting the different wines that the winemakers have sent in. And then later they can go out, the consumers can go out into the wine shops and visit the wineries here in Indiana or across the country and taste those wines that we gave awards to.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great time judging those wines.
Thank you very much.
I'm a little jealous. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Come on over to watch.
All right,
Thank you.
I will. Well,